What's up, guys? Welcome to the Crypto Savvy channel. I'm Craig, and we're going to go over the charts here. Before we begin, make sure you guys scroll down, smash that thumbs up. It does help the YouTube algorithm. I know a lot of people don't do that, but if you would, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure you smash those likes, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, if you like these updates. Also, just a reminder, we will be doing members only videos on Wednesday, going over the charts of the viewers' choices. So make sure you tune in. I'm not sure exactly what time it is. I'll announce it in tomorrow's video maybe, or I'll tweet it out. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. It's at CryptoSavvy1. So anyways, are the markets ready for a huge crash? And I mean all markets. It is a very good possibility, and we're going to take a look at that today. Right now, the pre-markets are all up. The Dow is up 139, S&P is up 24, NASDAQ up 83. As you guys know, it doesn't really mean much in market open. Really start to watch the markets about a half hour after open. That's usually a reversal. So if they're going up from open till 10 o'clock, then they may be going down after that. It's something to watch for. But we're going to take a look at some really good charts at the end of the video. We have a 4-hour chart that you need to see. It is showing a lot of confluence to the downside, and I'm going to show you what those targets are. I'll also show you what the bullish breakout target is if we are able to break up out of the formation we're in. So make sure you stick around for that. Let's get into it. Don't forget to leave your comments down below. Share the video if you would. So as you guys know, I believe we're going to play out something like this. This is the .com bubble, and this is Amazon and the .com bubble, right? It crashed about 90%. If we're to do the same thing in Bitcoin, we could see as low as 37.20. But every time a bubble pops like this, we always have a false bottom and then a lower low after that. I do believe we may see the false bottom around the 7,500, and I'll show you why, and then maybe get a rally up after that. But I do believe the bottom will be in sometime in 2023. I've been saying this for over a year now. I still believe that to be the case. But anyway, let's look at the charts and see what's going on. So this is the Dow Jones, and this is the Dow Jones in the Great Depression. It is making the same formations right here. You can see we made a high here, made our low, made a higher high, and then a lower low. Same thing over here, high, low, higher high, lower low. And then we had the huge rally, which we had in 1929, and then just a massive crash, which took about 2 years. Does it have to happen? Absolutely not. But it is looking pretty convincing in the charts. Another thing I wanted to point out is Bitcoin was created right here in 09 is when Bitcoin came out. It has never seen anything but a traditional massive bull market. I know everybody thinks there's 4-year cycles, but if you look at this, this was 2009. If you look at this, you can find 4-year cycles also. Those are election cycles. Nothing to do with the halving, in my opinion. We're going to see here, I do believe Bitcoin has just been in one massive bull run, and this is the first bear market. I've showed that in my previous videos. If you go back and watch yesterday's videos, I showed other examples of bubbles and how they pop, and they do the same thing. So let's take a look at the Dow Jones right now. We've been watching this 30,700 point area, and I told you guys we could probably trade around in this for quite some time before, but another breakdown below this 29.7 range. My next target is this 25.5. And if you look at where we're at now, we are just in a big wedge or triangle, whatever you want to call it right here. It does show a possibility of one more push up. So if that's the case, I'll tell you where I'm looking for Bitcoin to go in that one little push up. Now let's take a look at the DXY. DXY, we talked about this being possible support at 106. And if that breaks, could go down as low as this 200 EMA around 105.60. Now that would be the one more push up to possibly 23.5 range. You guys know my major resistance is at 24.5. We'll take a look at the charts in the bigger time frames and break them down so you guys know what I'm talking about. So anyways, DXY is getting a nice little push up. If we start opening and closing above the 106, that may be it. We may just have a massive breakout for the DXY from here, going to much higher levels, bringing Bitcoin and the traditionals down with it. Now here is that 24.5. It's a 55 EMA on the weekly. So that's my weekly resistance right there at 24.5. And as you can see, the RSI, remember, it follows the body of the candle, not the wick. So we'll see where this closes on the monthly. That's the monthly resistance, 24.5. So we'll see where that closes on the monthly. If we do close below this trend line or at the trend line, I do think we have much more to the downside. As you can see, the RSI has a whole lot of room to continue to the downside. Now, let's take a look at these right here. We're going to take a look at this in a 4-hour, and it has similar formations, but let's take a look at what happened here. We had this big bear flag, which everyone said was not a bear flag, which it was a bear flag. And then we had, if we take a measured move right here of this rising channel and we bring it down, we came down into another bear flag, hit our target, came down from here, hit our target, and it seems to be forming another bear flag here. Now remember, on the weekly, our resistance is this 8 EMA, which is 23.5. So again, the monthly is 24.5, the weekly is 23.5. We'll see what happens here, but this 8 EMA should be massive resistance. I know a lot of people are talking about that 28K, but we also have the 200 EMA on the weekly right around 26.6. That would be huge resistance if we were to make it up there. You can see the RSI is moving up pretty quick and the price action not so quick. Let's take a look at some more stuff here. If you look at the RSI right here, this is the daily. You can tell the RSI right here making higher highs. And if we go from that same point and come from here, we're making nothing but lower highs in the price action. That's hidden bearish divergence, guys. Our targets have played out beautifully. Right here, this is that weekly or monthly resistance at 24.5. It also lines up with the 55 EMA. It also was our target from way back here in November. We put this target, in from the rising broadening wedge, and that did hit. It took from December all the way till June to hit. So we had a 6 months before hitting it. So these targets don't play out right on the money. Like, they don't go straight to the target, guys. It takes time, but this has been the most accurate chart in crypto. We called the top over here. We looked for ABC correction. We got it. December 2nd, I made the Amazon comparison chart. Caught both tops here just beautifully. Does look like on the RSI we could be heading down from here. Now let's, before I go into this 4-hour chart, this is going to be very interesting, so make sure you watch. But guys, take that second out, smash that thumbs up, leave your comments down below, subscribe if you haven't already for your daily updates. And if you guys are interested in trading, definitely check out Prime XBT, by far my favorite exchange. You can trade altcoins, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, everything all from one exchange. You can even do pre-markets and aftermarkets on here without extra fees. Use my promo code SAVVY50. That'll get you 50%. That'll get you up to a $7,000 bonus. Savvy25 will get you 25% off of your trading fees. All right, let's take a look at what's going on. Same thing here on the RSI. This is the 4-hour, but you can see here we are making another wedge in here. If we zoom in, before I go into the chart, you can see there is room to come up for, let me even this out a little bit. So we make alternate touches on the RSI, right? So we top, bottom. We did not quite hit this top. I told you about that yesterday. So could that be one more pump up? It is definitely a possibility. If we start opening and closing a 4-hour above this, then it's probably going to be a breakout. But as of right now, I don't think that's going to happen. But we'll take a look at bullish and bearish case scenarios. But there's something I wanted to point out here. So if we take this measured move from the break of this trend up here, looking at this as a flagpole, this is a bear flag. We put it down to where it broke out. That gets us this 7,500 range, right? It gets better. Let me get that RSI off there. So right here, you can see we had a little fake out at that 48. And I called that a shorted there, and everything worked out beautifully. But like I said, we got a little wick above there. That was definitely a bull trap. And then obviously continuation to the downside. Then we took this measured move measuring this channel, bring it down, and look where that gets us, right to this low here. And then we made another bear flag. And then what do? We take that flagpole, bring it down to the break. Boom. That's where we got that 17.5 target, which we hit on the money. And if you take it again, looking at this as a bear flag, bring it down, and let's say we break, what would this be? We are the 19th of July right now. This will be around a week from now. If we break the bottom of this, our next support is at 17.5 again, which was our old low, but a break of that. Our first target is going to be the measured move of this, just like we did up here, right? Measured move of this to 15.5 area, maybe make another little bear flag. And then our next stop's going to be around that 12 or 13 everybody's talking about. But then if we look at this whole thing as a bear flag, from that breakdown, it's going to get us to that $7,500 to $8,000 range. Again, it's not going to play out in a day, guys. This could take weeks and weeks, possibly months. But that's what it's looking like to me. If we were to break up here, remember, we can break up and get a wick above and just get a little bull trap like we did up here. But if we do break up here and it remains bullish and is able to make support on top of this channel, then we would look for measured move of, let me thin this out a little bit. That would be a measured move of around that 27.3, which everyone is calling for that $27,000 to $28,000 range. That's what would get us there. But again, we have to get an open and close of a 4 hour above, which we didn't get here. We just got that wick. We'll probably see the same thing here. But if we do get support, let's say we break out, get above that 23.3, 23.5 range, we get open and close of 1 or 2 4 hour candles above that, then we could be looking for that 27 to 28,000 that everybody is calling for. But keep in mind, everybody is calling for it, so chances are it's not going to happen. Anyways, thanks for watching the video, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash the thumbs up, leave your comments down below, and share the video if you enjoyed the content. Thanks, guys. I'm out.